We began our build with 3 2x4s in the front, 2 towards the middle, and then a few in the back that we attached to the rear end of the vehicle, and then ran our 3/4 inch plywood in 2 pieces across the top and leveled it. We put a couple side pieces on, coming in both doors on each side. Then we're using the LVP, or the luxury vinyl flooring you can buy at at Home Depot or Lowe's, and install that. Glued and stapled that one down so it didn't move. Then we began with templates for the side panels. It was easier to build with 1/2 inch plywood or 3/4 inch plywood. In this case, a little stronger, it didn't move as much, so we chose a 3/4 inch. And we used templates out of boxes and laid them up and cut them around to where we felt that it was going to be a good fit. Then after cutting and placing in and building in a couple of shelves, we started working on the countertop. And the front piece, so that we could mount our side rails to that, inscribing it, and attaching the side rails to the side walls. It tied everything together pretty good. It did have to use a couple screws in the side of the vehicle. You just want to make sure you understand where that screw is going to end up. And then for the ceiling, we used some aluminum strips. We also got those at Home Depot. Molded those, formed them to the shape of the vehicle top, and then using the 1/4 inch by, looks like about 2 inch trim pieces, and those are plastic. We chose plastic so we didn't have to paint them, and you can see how well they bend. We did choose to screw each individual one in on the cross pieces to hold it all together, and then I scribed in the center so that they all lined up nicely. It pulled down the trim pieces nice and tight. Building the cabinets were just 3/4 inch plywood, and then the butcher block for the top. We chose to go with a 1 inch instead of the 1.5 or 2 inches that you find at some places, a little bit too thick. And then we found some nice pre-finished antique looking wood. We bought that in boxes at Home Depot or Lowe's, and glued and stapled those in. The side spaces for storage are going to come in real handy. Then finished off some trim work for the fronts and the sides. You can see there we attached like 1x1s around on the side of the vehicle so we could attach those trim pieces. Now into the solar panels. 2 solar panels from Amazon. Bolted those together. Put a couple L brackets on that, and took the existing mounts from the top rack and used those screws to just slide it right back in. And it's pretty low, so you really can't tell that it's up there when you're walking by the vehicle. But they'll also keep the vehicle a little bit cooler from the sun hitting the top. So they'll be hitting the solar panels instead. Got those nice and snug, and then we have the awning on the side. And then this solar panel will charge up our battery bank. We purchased at REI. And we can also charge that by plugging it into the cigarette lighter in the car. And you have a finished product. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time here on The Joy of Life.